totally original Let's Play. Hey everyone!
Everybody
Have fun tonight. Everybody have fun tonight.
Oh, sorry.
I just the chorus of that song is really the bridge of that song is really the part that gets me. The part that I like.
Is that the
break
it up?
Break it down. No, it's the. Oh, the gem of oblivion.
I think we're talking about different songs.
This Babylon, all we do, a ship of fools is sailing on.
Are you sure that's Wayne?
Everybody.
Chum?
Yeah, that's how. Listen
sure
to this.
that's the Wayne?
Listen to the actual song.
Sure that's the Wayne?
You need to
dude?
scan people. Find Lieutenant Anderson.
I don't want to scan.
Scan. Yes, you have to.
I want a Bruce.
You have to. This
wanna-
is a no androids allowed bar. You need to scan the shit, or you're gonna get your ass kicked out, dude.
I want a Bruce, Brew. I feel like if I scan, it's gonna be pretty obvious that I am an android. And
You do it in 30 seconds. You have RK800 on your fucking thing. It says Android on your jacket.
I don't know. Just people can wear any kind of jacket they want.
Anyways,
Myers, Derek.
welcome back to Nick's Netflix reviews. Cue the jingle. Nick's Netflix reviews.
Canned sound of applause.
So it
Jimmy Peterson.
last time we talked about some mostly Netflix original stuff.
Talked
right?
about your grandma down in Alabama.
Hyperdrive, Rust Valley Restores, and Polka King are all Netflix.
Fucking got it.
Netflix exclusives. So we're gonna talk about some more.
Yay!
First thing I watched was
Where is this Lieutenant?
I Am Mother.
Oh, the one about the robot mom.
Yeah, Robot Mom. It was actually pretty good.
I never seen it.
It wasn't quite as good as I kind of wanted it to be.
Nick.
I thought it was going to be a lot better, but it wasn't bad. What?
I haven't seen that.
Yes, I know. It wasn't.
This
It was
guy's
by no
dead.
means bad. It was pretty good. It was just
Dempsey Edward. It's
I don't
probably
know.
This chum right here. But I can't see his face.
You can tell
Turn around,
that-
chum.
like it was sort of an independent movie, you know.
looking at
And I
you,
don't
Daddy.
mean that in a in like a production way, because the movie looks fantastic. It's shot fantastically, and the CG, the VFX is amazing. They also did a lot of practical stuff that blended with that really well. It's the writing, like some of it is just a little
Not
weird.
so good.
It's just a little too
Doesn't
indie
sound
for
quite-
me.
Ooh.
You know, just a little too indie for me. Where it's kind of like, I see what you
Indie
were going
what?
for, but it's what?
Indie butt?
Yes, pretentious,
Dude, that's the guy.
but not pretentious. You know what I mean?
Oh, I can see it.
Like, not pretentious in a bad way.
Oh, I found him. I don't
Pretentious in a, it's trying to tell a bigger thing, and then it just kind of doesn't do
care.
it
I don't want
as
to
well.
introduce myself. I want to go.
Anyways, but I would still give it a thumbs up. Go watch it. It's pretty good.
Thumbs up. Go watch it.
The next thing I watched, I'm sure you've seen this,
Okay, we'll
is
see.
Solo, a Star Wars movie.
Oh, you only know that I've seen that because I told you.
Correct.
What'd you think?
I thought it was the second best Disney Star Wars movie.
First,
I don't think it was amazing,
no.
but I think it was better than Rogue One.
Yeah.
Way better than Rogue One.
Maybe.
I hated Rogue One. I thought Rogue One was boring. It was basically a superhero movie, but with Star Wars skin on it. It felt to me like Disney just bought the fucking Star Wars Fortnite skin and put it on their superhero movie.
Whoa.
I didn't like The Force Awakens. It was so fucking boring. It just rehashed everything. I've talked about all this before,
What's
by
the
the
best
way.
one?
Well, let me ask you, Zane.
What's left?
Yeah.
You. Just say it out loud.
I know that a lot of you are probably going to think, oh, you suck, your opinion sucks, but this is how volatile the Star Wars community is, so if you tell me my opinion sucks, you're just proving my goddamn point.
Hey,
yeah,
that's
yeah, Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs.
Yeah. Hank,
I wish I hadn't said that.
I can't remember what his
I
name
wish I
is.
said something else.
That's what he looks like, dude.
I've seen his face before now.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah.
Better try to understand.
You told me that you hadn't.
I thought I hadn't. I didn't know that was him.
Clancy Jones.
All I know is that he looks familiar, dude.
Yeah.
Back off before I crush you like an empty beer can.
Oh shit, dude.
Dude, I'll crush you like a full beer can.
Oh shit, dude.
Let's buy him another
Oh
drink.
shit.
Yeah, I know how to get to this
Buy
guy.
you one for the road. What do you say?
Do you want to drink and drive, my man?
Well, come on, dude. You think that they drive in the future?
Well, I guess you're right.
No, they do.
No, I guess you're right.
But so, yeah, The Last Jedi.
Is
There,
your
I said
favorite-
it.
That's your favorite Star Wars?
No,
favorite
no, not even by a
Guys,
long
can you
shot.
believe that
No, The
you
Last
called
Jedi
Last
is
Jedi?
in my opinion, the best Disney Star Wars movie.
It's better than New Hope?
What? Shut the fuck up. No. And it's not a great movie, but the reason, like, I'm not saying The Last Jedi is a good movie. What I'm saying is that The Last Jedi is better than the fucking shit that they've come out with.
Okay.
And the reason I think that is because it's the only one that at least made me interested
bit of risk.
in what was going on. Yeah, and the only one that made me interested in what is to come. I am excited for the last movie, Star Wars The Last Movie. The Rise of Skywalker, that's what it's called. Because of The Last Jedi. You know what I wasn't excited for? The Last Jedi. Why? Because fucking Force Awakens was so boring.
It was
and it
grits.
didn't make me excited to see where it was gonna go.
That movie was,
you know,
cheeseless grits.
Yeah, and yeah, you know, again, you can go ahead and discount my fucking opinion
Dude, I'll
because
discount
my
it.
favorite
I'll put a 30% discount on those opinions.
Yeah, my favorite Star Wars movie is Episode 1, Phantom Menace. And yeah, you're gonna go, oh, he's one of those. But here, I'll tell you what, guys. If you're gonna be an asshole about it, you can just take your fucking comment and you can fuck off and unsubscribe. Because I'm so tired of hearing people use that shitty non-argument that, oh, that movie sucks because obviously it sucks, it's a prequel. You know, and then they turn around and tell me shit like Empire Strikes Back is the best. And it's like, what the fuck ever. Empire Strikes Back, it's alright. The fucking, Return of the Jedi. Such a fucking boring movie. You know what happens in Return of the Jedi?
Yeah, he comes back.
Nothing.
He returns.
Fucking nothing.
Well, that happens. He does return.
God, most of the movie takes place on Endor. It's so fucking boring.
Endor.
And yet people say the original trilogy is so much better. I could go on for days about this kind of shit. I think, honestly, the best movie out of the original trilogy is A New Hope. It's the only one that, in my opinion, is like a genuinely good fucking movie. And yeah, Episode 2, I think, is the best for world building, although I don't necessarily think it's a great movie.
My head's in the drum.
And Revenge of the Sith is a great movie. Not as good, in my opinion, as Phantom Menace, but hey, I like Final Fantasy 12, and people hated that game when it came out because it was all about politics. So is Phantom Menace. Maybe I'm just a weirdo.
Did you guys
I like
hear-
adult stories, and
you
I think
guys-
that's what Phantom Menace
Did you guys
tells
hear
is a
when he
rather
said
adult story.
Netflix reviews?
Anyways.
Sound like Star Wars reviews.
Anyways, if you haven't seen Solo, and maybe you weren't the biggest fan of the other Disney Star Wars movies, go give it a watch. I will say, there was one thing that pissed me the fuck off, and that was how
no.
unnecessary the retroactively changing the canon shit was. Like, why did they do that? Like, Solo, really? Yeah, my name's Han. What's your last name? What are you doing, dude? Go inside the house.
I'm trying to see if there's anything else.
There's
in
nothing
here.
out here. You can scan.
I'm trying to see.
You
if-
can scan.
Just looking around to see. If
You're an android. Scan.
just looking
God
around to see if
dang.
there's anything else.
There's nothing out here.
Oh, I hope-
But the
sure
reason
hope
that
there's nothing out here.
think that's so dumb is because it's unnecessary. Why can't his name just be Han Solo? Why do you have to give me some cheesy ass fucking reason why his name is Han Solo? You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Like
dude. I
the-
didn't like that movie very much at all.
The fucking what's your
the
name? Han.
fuck?
What's your last name? I don't have a last name. Or what's your people's name or whatever. And then he just types Solo into the computer. That was supposed to be a background check.
Yeah.
So you're just telling me I could tell him
Yeah.
my name is whatever and he's gonna go, Johnny Schfinkelberg. Oh yep, nope, nothing in here. You're good to go. But then the other thing that really pissed me off was Chewbacca. The way they treated Chewbacca. It's like, there's a skeleton down in there in that pit.
Yeah.
You're telling me that Chewbacca ate a person?
Hell yeah, he did.
Nuh-uh.
I should have analyzed. Should have pressed triangle.
I like that. He's like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm just checking the blood.
That shit's
Mom.
gross.
It's in your mouth. You got it?
Yeah.
Don't tell me what to do, crap.
Got it.
Fucking hell, I can't believe this shit.
You ever heard Mr. Krabs say fucking hell?
Yeah, fucking hell, I love money.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell, I love the smell of change.
Fucking hell, Mr. Squidward.
Fucking hell, SpongeBob. Get to work on time.
But anyways, so yeah, that was my thoughts on Solo. Go watch it if you haven't been excited about the other stuff. Anyways, the other thing that I watched was El Camino. I had to include it. Breaking Bad story.
The Breaking Bad movie.
Yeah, I'm not really going to say much about it because obviously I don't want to spoil any things, but I will say, having watched all of Breaking Bad, don't watch it if you haven't seen Breaking Bad, because even though it's watchable, you're not going to get near as much enjoyment out of it. And it was nice. It was pretty good. I actually really like what they did with it. And it felt kind of like an epilogue rather than, a continuation. But I definitely appreciate it. I thought it was a pretty good movie. If you haven't seen it and you watched all of Breaking Bad, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Go watch it. It's not that difficult.
It's kind of hard.
It takes 2 hours.
Dude, 2 hours? Where am I going to pull that out of?
And then the last thing I watched, I actually wrapped up watching last night. I watched the whole thing last night, actually.
What?
Prank Encounters. Brand new show.
What?
Hosted by Gaten Matarazzo from Stranger Things.
I did see that.
Yeah.
I didn't
it's
watch
actually pretty good.
What is it about?
So the idea here is that it's a prank show where they set up, it's kind of like a
let's see where this is going.
what the hell is that show called?
The one
Scare Tactics.
Scare Tactics.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Fear Factor.
Are you scared? Yeah. You shouldn't be, because you're on Scare Tactics. Yeah, no, Fear Factor is the one where it's like, dip your hand in the elephant shit.
Sit in a pot full of cockroaches.
Yeah. That's Joe Rogan for you. He always does that. He's always like, sit in a pot of spiders. Well, eating elephant shit. I'm Joe Rogan. Watch my podcast. Anyways, the
Impact traces of
Prank Encounters is pretty good. It's basically like Scare Tactics, but the idea here is that it's way better set up, not quite as cheesy, although there's still a level of cheese. But that's why you watch these shows,
light
right?
dusting of cheese.
Yeah. But the best part about it, honestly, is that they use 2 people instead of 1. So there's 2 people that they start in separate locations, and then they bring them together, and those are the 2 people that they're pranking.
Wow.
Which makes it feel more real for the people involved, right? Because they're not entirely surrounded by actors. They have another person there who's just as scared as they are.
Deviant,
which really helps sell it. And I thought it wasn't that bad. It's not very long. It's like 10 episodes, and each episode is like 20 minutes. So you can binge it real easy. I would recommend giving it a watch. If you don't like the first episode, maybe watch the second one. If you don't like the second episode, just skip it. But I thought it was pretty good. Plus Gaten Matarazzo. I mean, come on,
Yeah.
He's the one who doesn't have the teeth.
I know who he is. I saw the thumbnail of the video.
Yeah. But the not as good as Stranger Things. Not even close. But what I found very interesting about it is that it's actually, I think it's ran by sort of produced by the same people who did Scare PewDiePie, because a lot of the same actors and actresses that are in Scare PewDiePie are in that. And so very weird. Very weird. Is your Android spying on you? And what was the other one? Is Android
sex is officially better.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm fucking Android.
We've established this. We know how horny you are for robots.
Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of any of the stuff that I reviewed today. And next time on Totally Original Let's Play, we're going to fucking Android.
Oh, boy!
No, we're not. If you're watching this in the future, make sure you click on the left to see the next episode.
If you haven't made it to the future, click on the right to check out another series.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so that you get notified when we come out with new videos. Let's set a goal for 2 likes, all right? We'll be 1, so we'll meet you halfway.